Candyman's not a villain at all.
What do you mean he's not a villain?
If you don't,
oh no, yeah, he's right.
Right.
If you look at the story,
Right.
you look at the origin, yes.
Leave him alone. You know my feel on Candyman. Like Candyman is like the living embodiment of black people. Like just leave him alone. Like don't say nothing to him. Keep his name out your mouth.
Out your fucking mouth.
It's whole parts of the cast in Candyman that don't have any problem at all.
That's true.
Like you cut to them, they sitting in the Jack in the Box enjoying a cheeseburger and curly fries and strawberry shake, and they bust their own table, then they go home, watch a rerun of Too Close for Comfort, and then go to bed.
That's true.
Young Junk.
Welcome to the Micheaux Mission, 2 Men, 1 podcast, every black film ever made. My name is Vincent Williams, and I'm joined as always by my partner.
Hey, this is Len, a.k.a. Len.
And on this episode of the Micheaux Mission, we should probably call it Len, Vince, Cornbread, Earl, and Me. As we spend some time with the certified Black cultural touchstone, 1975's Cornbread, Earl, and Me, starring a murderer's row of 70s Black actors, including Bernie Casey, Madge Sinclair, Moses Gunn, Rosalind Cash, and perhaps best known for introducing young Lawrence Fishburne
The third.
But before we get into that, Lynn, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Vincent, how are you?
I'm all right. Again, it's the hawk is out.
Oh, yes.
The hawk, it seems like early too.
Well, I guess so, yeah, because it's still early
Right.
December.
Like this feels like late January hawk.
That's true. That is true. But look, I'm ready.
Hey, look.
I guess they wanted me to turn on the heat. I was trying to get it to 2026 before turning on the heat.
Right.
And no,
Right.
didn't make it.
Okay.
Didn't make it. But shout out to each and every one of you out there who are watching us as we stream live to YouTube from Young Junk, Philadelphia's premier video podcast, Palace. I see you all out there in the chat. Hello, missionaries.
Good evening, one and all.
Really quick before we jump into the show, I know you said we're going to be watching Len, Vincent, Cornbread, Earl, and Me, and we are, but you actually could have just said Vincent, Cornbread, Earl, and Me, because I think I maybe nodded to this last week, that Cornbread is actually a nickname that a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, Alani, gave me years ago.
Okay.
And she said it had something to do with this movie, but I never saw the movie.
Okay.
So
how you feel about that now that you've seen the movie?
Me and Lonnie have to have a conversation.
Perhaps don't have an orange soda and don't run down the street to go talk to her.
Bouncing my ball in the rain.
Right.
Yeah. We're going to have a conversation.
Right.
She didn't pick up the phone.
Right.
Funny enough.
Right.
But we have a stacked show for you this evening. We have a brief holiday return of the top 5, and we are doing this for the show, but we are doing it for one person in particular. I'm going to tell you about that in a moment.
Okay.
Then we also got 6 Degrees of Derville Martin. We got our review of Cornbread, Earl, and Me, but we're going to kick off everything, as always, with your thoughts or your emails, as we like to call them.
Missives from the missionaries. So what else is going on, Lynn?
We have emails, Vincent.
Ooh, missives from the missionaries. Ooh. Missives from the missionaries.
Missives from the missionaries, Vincent. We have an email from Corey P.
Hey, what's up, Corey?
Greetings to the Micheaux men, missionaries. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving holiday and a break. I know the month of November is over, but I, too, decided to watch romance movies, togetherness.
Okay.
So I have a question for you all to chime in on.
Okay.
Is Sanaa Lathan the queen of Black rom-coms of the late 90s to mid-2000s? Do you think there is a Black rom-com queen of that time period? Maybe a someone else besides Sanaa Lathan. The only other contender that Corey could come up with was perhaps Queen Latifah, or certifiably the queen of black rom-coms of the mid to late 80s, Nia Long.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear what you all think. Corey.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she hits it. I mean, if it's not Sanaa Lathan, which I think you can make a great case for Sanaa Lathan, certainly it's Nia Long.
Yeah, I think Nia Long didn't really give up her crown at that time. And I think Sanaa Lathan, you could actually kind of like almost feel her, like the culture trying to position her as the next Nia Long.
Sure.
You know, there were people that came up in her wake, you know, after Nia Long or around the same time as Nia Long. But Sanaa, I think, was the first one that really took hold and started having like her own films.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
we did Disappearing Act, of course, Love and Basketball.
Sure.
You know, so, and then you've got both of them in The Best Man.
Well, I was about to say, like, I actually love the subtext of The Best Man, where you have someone like Monica Calhoun who had been working and never quite.
Yeah, she didn't make it.
Just never quite got you know me, I'm unapologetically a Monica Calhoun fan. But she kind of gets sidelined almost immediately in The Best Man.
Yeah.
You can see Nia Long is right in the middle. As you said, Sanaa Lathan is nipping at her heels. And then lo and behold, you have this wild card with Regina Hall.
Yes, right.
Which, you know, is, you know, such a gift when they reprise the series later on, that they had Regina Hall. Like, who knew I had Regina Hall?
I know, because she basically just comes a walk-in at the end of the film.
Yeah.
In the first one, you know? The other person that probably is nipping at Nia Long's heels a little bit around that time is Vivica Fox. And it's funny, I actually just saw, just this weekend, there is, in limited time in the theaters, the full Kill Bill.
Yes,
like the whole thing. So I went to the theaters, sold out.
I'm sure.
It was packed.
Yeah.
It was packed. And it was great to see it.
Sure.
I loved it. But watching that and seeing Vivica Fox, and that movie's like, what, 2003, something around there. She's still pretty young, slim, you know, at her prime fighting weight.
Yeah.
And doing work in that movie. And knowing the films that she did some rom-coms, you know, she did like, you know, she showed up in Batman, but, you know, she was trying to do other stuff.
Right. Kind of stepped out of that space.
Right.
Yeah.
Watching her in that film, I was like, wow, that was the moment when somebody should have plucked Vivica Fox and put her in an action film.
Absolutely.
That was her moment. That was the moment, like Taraji P. Henson with Proud Mary. That was Vivica Fox's moment, because she really does shine in that film.
I don't think black actresses have really had an opportunity to be in action films like that since the 70s.
No.
Like, you get one-offs here and there. Like, it boggles my mind that Danai Gurira hasn't had 5 action films. Like, between The Walking Dead and the Black Panther series, like, how in the world do you not put a sword or a gun or a stick or something in her hand and give her an hour and 45 minutes?
Well, in her defense, she was always jumping back and forth from Marvel to The Walking Dead.
Sure.
So she was, and those were nice checks.
Yeah.
So she was working, you know, and, you know, I would imagine, knowing how Marvel works and how often that Walking Dead, because Walking Dead was just printing money at that moment, at that time, those contracts, she probably ain't have a whole lot of time. All the time. But you're right.
Not Danai Gurira. I'm messing up that sister's name. Was in The Harder They Fall, and was actually, I
know you're not talking about Zazie Beetz.
No. And I just saw her on stage in The Piano Lesson. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, It's a D. Danielle Detweiler?
Danielle Detweiler.
Right.
I feel like Danielle Detweiler is another one.
She could definitely go.
Yeah.
She could go.
Put a sword in her hand, put a gun in her hand,
Mm-hmm.
you know, something, let her train with that dude from The Matrix for 10 months and she does martial art, like something.
Well, you know, another one is Lashana Lynch.
Lashana Lynch, who I thought they were halfway trying to do a spinoff.
Yeah.
When she was in the last 007 movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, well, I think they actually may have tried, but things got kind of squirrely on that end. And then she did have a series that she did. I think it was like The Jackal or something like that, some kind of like spy series that I think is on Peacock.
Oh, right.
And that wasn't. It's not like a whole lot of action, or at least not in the early episodes that I saw. But it was good.
Right.
It's good. This is a British.
I mean,
show.
I guess Zoe Saldana has made all that money. I mean, she's never
she
really
doing?
been up front though, like that. Like
outside of Colombiana.
Right. Like she's usually in these
ensemble pieces, you know, and making good money doing it.
Look.
So I'm not mad at her at all. Right. You know, I might even forgive her for the Nina Simone movie.
Oh no, I'm never going to forgive her for that.
Well, we just won't talk about it.
Right. Like the best we can do is not mention it because that was unforgivable.
It was.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, for that email. We got another email, Vincent. This is from Emlyn Smith.
Hey, Emlyn Smith.
Hi, Len and Vince. First of all, I love the show.
Oh, thank you.
I had one thing I wanted to say about last week's episode and one about this week's. First, you were discussing how famous Peter Tosh was.
Yes.
As we were talking about Jamaican music stars. I'm a white guy who doesn't know much about music and definitely doesn't know much about reggae. Mm-hmm. I think the only names in the genre I could reliably come up with are Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff, and Peter Tosh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I'd say he's pretty famous.
Yeah.
At the very least, didn't everybody know a pothead who loved to play Legalize It at some point?
I was going to bring up Legalize It, but it's so,
And that's a good point. Good point. Second, you were discussing Karina, which I'd never seen, and talked about Whoopi Goldberg and Jennifer Lewis playing sisters. But you didn't mention that that's not the only time. In Robert Townsend's Jackie's Back from 1999, even though they weren't on screen together, Goldberg plays the bitter, resentful sister of Lewis's Jackie Washington. It's one of the funniest bits in a very funny movie. Thought it was an interesting connection.
That is
all the best, Emlyn.
That's a good pull. That is a good pull. I forgot
with that
she was in. We have talked about Jackie's Back because I love Jackie's Back.
Okay, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
What is on your short list?
It's a TV movie.
Oh, it's a TV movie. Okay.
Like technically, but it's sort of like Holiday Heart.
Okay.
Or
Miss Pittman.
Right.
Right, one of those TV movies that has become to the culture,
and it's
a movie.
So good. Yeah, we got to do Jackie's Back.
Yeah. There's actually, when you think about that, there are actually more than a few TV movies, like the Diary of Miss Jane Pittman, Holiday Heart, which we did review.
Just 2 weeks ago, we were trying to find Dancing in September, and it's not streaming.
Right. There's another one. What's the Tuskegee Airmen?
I think it's called the Tuskegee Airmen.
Right. Soul to the Game.
Soul of the Game.
Yep.
So I just read an amazing story about Satchel Paige. And Willie Mays talking about getting struck out by Satchel Paige.
And you know what's another one? Lackawanna Blues.
Lackawanna Blues.
Yeah. Because those were HBO.
Always outnumbered, always outgunned.
Yeah.
A gathering of old men. Like HBO was in their pocket.
Well, right. But even before then, another movie that comes up all the time, Brian's Song.
Brian's Song. I don't like Brian's Song. Brian's Song is too sad.
Have you seen Cornbread, Earl and Me? Have you forgotten what we were reviewing tonight?
Mama, in 2 weeks, everything is going to change. Nothing can stop us now.
Cue the music. All right, we got one more email.
Yeah, you done been in Cornbread, Earl and Me now. You can join the rest of us. You join the rest of us being traumatized.
This email is our weekly email from Michael Lockett.
Hey, what's up, Michael?
Len Vincent, my fellow brother and sister missionaries armed with remotes. Len, you are a master producer. All of us can hear it here and on the other projects you touch. What makes people great at times is having the stones to try things. Mm-hmm. I applaud your attempt to add some other voices into the mix, a la YouTube. That said, paraphrasing Vince, this is some bullshit. The YouTube brothers and their anonymity shield gave them keyboard courage. That type of quote unquote talk really drags the conversation down. They not like us. They not like us. Okay. All right. But every once in a while, you gotta.
So I'll Venmo you. We talked about I'll Venmo you your $20. So you did what you was supposed to.
Michael continues. I thought I had seen last week's flick, Karina. I quickly found out this movie passed me by. As I got into it, there were a lot of "damn, this is good" muttered under my breath. Whoopi was outstanding,
yes,
as was Tina, and yes, Len, Ray Liotta too.
Yeah.
I could not suspend my disbelief that this would have happened in the 1950s. Mm-hmm. That said, I really like this. Whoopi got to be a fully formed woman, and it was about damn time. I knew the way back was dropping me off in The Good Place, funny show if you want to laugh, because I looked at what came after Posse, the moving love story for the ages known affectionately as Django Unchained. This film is outstanding. I go back and forth on Quentin Tarantino. His talent is undeniable. His ick factor is right there too. Mm-hmm. He seems like a guy who waited his whole teen and 20s to be able to say nigger and worship women's feet. No kink shaming.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx, Christoph Waltz, Kerry Washington, and Leo DiCaprio were all wonderful in their roles, and the stories within the love story were chef's kiss. Mr. Sam Jackson stole the show, though. There is a fair-sized list of black people I say I can't rock with them. In my head, I always think they'll find their way back once the white people tell them who and what they see them as. I don't hate any black people, but if Steven was a real person, woo, Lord, somebody hold me back.
Yeah.
Django Unchained, Jackie Brown, and Pulp Fiction are the only three Tarantino films I will stop and watch if they are on. Quick question. Is Steven in the top 5 black villains of all time in film, theater, or fiction? All the best, Michael Lockett. Well, first of all, I just want to go back to his short list of Tarantino films. Having gone to the theaters to see Kill Bill again, and I'm glad that I waited to go to the theaters, because while I saw both of them maybe once or twice before, I haven't returned to those films because I always said, well, next time I want to see them, I'm going to watch them all together.
Sure.
I watched them all together. I enjoyed it. I probably don't need to see the film again for another few years.
I'm actually shocked that you like Kill Bill.
I think
it is so self-indulgent.
It is.
And so bloated.
You're right. It is. I think the reason why I like it is I like Uma Thurman. Mm-hmm. I've always been a fan of Uma Thurman, and I think she is good in the movie. I think Daryl Hannah is actually having fun in this movie. I think Vivica Fox is having fun in this movie. Now, mind you, once you get through,
Lucy Liu is great.
Lucy Liu having fun. Once you get past Daryl Hannah, which is like the first middle part of the second film, I'm really done. Like, I could do without the whole Bill thing at the end. But that's why I do like it. But is it any way near my favorite? No. And like I said, I won't return to it at all.
Both of them together, how many hours are they?
Well, it's 281 minutes.
Okay, break that down to hours. I'm not mathy.
I think it's close to, what, that's 6 hours? It's a little over 6 hours.
It's not 6 hours because 6 times 6 would be 360. So you said it's 280.
So it's 5 something. We were in there. The movie started at. It was supposed to start at 2. It started it started at 2:40, and we were out of there like about just before 7.
I think there's a really strong
3-hour cut.
2.5, 3 hour cut.
Oh, certainly.
I think some of the fight scenes could have been cut.
Definitely.
I think some of the aura farming could have been cut. I think the time that you spent trying to convince me that David Carradine has any type of charisma or personality or anything.
Yeah.
You know, you could have got rid of that and then just cast like somebody else.
I think that was him.
No, I understand why.
Right.
But cast somebody else. And then you don't have to do all the work that you're doing trying to convince me that David Carradine is something I should
care about.
Right. Or
be fearful
or
of.
Believe that he's, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I hear you.
You know,
Oh no, what I was going to say of the films that he noted, he noted. I don't go back to Django Unchained all that much because it's too visceral.
I mean, it's a big meal.
Yeah.
Django's a big meal. You can't eat lasagna every day.
But the movie that I go back to, Pulp Fiction, I return to. Jackie Brown, I return to, and also return to Reservoir Dogs.
I was about to say, I think Reservoir Dogs is amazing.
Yeah, I return to Reservoir Dogs all the time. That's really it.
Yeah. I think that's it for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are my.
And as self-indulgent as Kill Bill is, it's got nothing on The Hateful Eight.
I've never actually seen The Hateful Eight.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Okay.
All right. Now, as to Michael Lockett's question, is Steven, the Samuel Jackson character from Django Unchained, in the top 5 of black villains of all time in film, theater, or fiction?
Okay, that's just big. We should probably maybe just keep the movies.
Yeah. Well, I think he's got to be in top 5. I'm actually having a hard time coming up with a lot of black villains.
Sergeant Waters.
Okay. I guess he is a villain. Oh, and I guess you got to go. I'm
not necessarily doing them in order. I'm just thinking of them off the top of my head.
Right.
Clarence Williams III.
From where?
In Hoodlum.
Okay.
I'm
drawing a blank.
The rival pimp in the Mac.
Killmonger.
Which is actually Dick Anthony Williams in the Mac. Killmonger. Samuel Jackson and Jackie Brown.
Yeah, but Steven is a worse villain.
Steven is worse? Yeah. He's probably in the top.
He's definitely top 5.
Probably top 5. I mean, could Nino Brown be the villain since he's like the main character?
Isn't it Christopher Williams? Can we just say it's Christopher Williams? Can we say it's Christopher Williams?
Sure.
Let's see. Who's another black villain? Johnny Gill?
Johnny Gill?
Oh, that was for Toya.
I think that's my brother, Satin.
Oh, from Sparkle.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Satin is.
Yeah, Satin's terrible.
Satin's
terrible.
I guess one of the many characters in Uptown Saturday Night, but I love them all so much. Like Silky Slim and Kansas. I mean, Geechee Dan Buford.
Yeah, but
like I love them so much.
Yeah, but they're not villains. They're not villains.
Right.
They're just the bad guys.
They're
not villains.
They're not really.
It's different.
They're just.
They ain't trying to hurt nobody.
Okay.
Just want their money.
They just
You know, they're bad guys.
They're rogues.
Exactly.
They're rogues. Yeah.
Oh, Geechee. Yeah. You can't go there. But Satin, that's a good one.
Yeah, Satin's a good one.
Satin's a good one.
That's a good one.
I think I don't know. I'm trying to think of like if there's any like really like in like there's not a lot of black villains in like a lot of these fantasy films or superhero films outside of Killmonger.
Yeah. People are saying Bishop from Juice. I guess he's a villain. He's a villain.
But you know that's the villain story.
Yeah, Ike Turner. Just
but that's true. Well, that's true life,
that's
though.
true life. He's a true life villain.
You can't say Ike Turner's a villain.
Villain, yeah.
You can't say he's a villain. Now, okay, I'll give you a villain.
Okay.
What's his name? Red from the Five Heartbeats.
Red from the Five Heartbeats.
That's a villain.
Red from the Five Heartbeats. We all know when his office hours are. I know one thing. We are all. It's like when you go on maps because you want to go somewhere. I wonder if they're open today. And it says opening soon, closing soon. Everybody know if you map out the path to Reds, you know what his hours are.
Oh God. Yeah,
you want to talk to him about his books.
All right. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone, Rel 9601, the owners from Bingo Long Traveling All-Star.
Sure.
Ted Ross. Yeah, but they were just bad guys. like they weren't villains. Manta from Aquaman.
Yeah, Black Manta from Aquaman.
Or Candyman. That's a villain.
Well, Candyman's not a villain at all.
What do you mean he's not a villain?
If you don't,
oh no, yeah, he's right. If you look at the story,
right.
You look at the origin, yes.
Leave him alone. You know my feel on Candyman. Like Candyman is like the living embodiment of black people. Like just leave him alone. Like don't say nothing to him. Keep his name out your mouth. It's whole parts of the cast in Candyman that don't have any problem at all.
That's true.
Like you cut to them, they sitting in the Jack in the Box enjoying a cheeseburger and curly fries and strawberry shake, and they bust their own table, then they go home, watch a rerun of Too Close for Comfort, and then go to bed.
That's true. You're right. You're absolutely right. He ain't bothering nobody.
Don't bother nobody.
Or you don't mess with me.
Right. He got his jacket and his beads. Sitting over there minding his business.
Sharpening up his hook.
Hey, whole busybody white woman come down there making a whole bunch of noise. Now he the bad guy. You know what? That's racism. How he the bad guy?
Okay. You're right. Yeah, I said you're right. Man.
All right.
You're right. Okay. All right. He's actually the number one superhero. Candyman. God damn it. All right. Well, thank you for your emails. If you want to have your thoughts read here alive, please send us your emails to micheauxmission@gmail.com. That's MICHEAUXMISSION@gmail.com. And now we're going to keep this train moving, and we're moving into the top 5. I don't even think we have music for this, which is fine. This top 5, Vincent.
Yes.
Just sit there, enjoy this, comment if you want.
Okay.
But this is for all of you. If you are lucky enough to be one of our patrons on Patreon, $5, then you have checked out the latest episode of Len's Secret Movie Podcast with Ariel, where we reviewed from 2005 the Christmas film The Family Stone. Are you aware of this movie?
I'm not. I've never heard of this.
The movie stars Craig T. Nelson, Diane Keaton, Sarah Jessica Parker, Dermot Mulroney, Luke Wilson, Rachel McAdams, Brian J. White. Yes, he's the lone black man that's in this film.
Who's he play?
He actually plays the husband of the gay son in this huge family that is returning home to New Hampshire for Christmas.
Okay, so they get like the 2-for-1. They get the gay character and the black character.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all
In
right.
this very, and you can tell by the names, stuffed film,
Yeah.
right? But it's a typical holiday
Sure. Everybody
Christmas
home from the
film. You
holidays.
come home,
everybody-
there's some shenanigans
Sure.
going on. There's always like a bit of tragedy.
Yeah, of
you know?
course.
It's a film that I was not aware of either.
Okay.
But is a film that Ariel watches every year.
When the Ariel's jams.
Her and her sister, they sit down and watch it. They
Okay.
love this film. From what I understand, it is a treasured film.
Sure.
Our review is out there on Patreon.
Okay.
And so you can hear our thoughts on it.
Okay.
I will give you a hint on my feelings about this film.
You didn't like it.
Let's just say the A word was mentioned in my review.
What is the A word?
Acrimony.
Did you like this less than acrimony?
You'll have to listen to the review.
Wow.
You have to listen to the review to
Now I
see
want
where
to watch the movie.
to see where I stand with that. However, because Ariel made me watch this film,
Okay.
this top 5 is for you, Ariel.
All right.
These are, as I promised you, the top 5 Christmas movies,
Okay.
family movies,
Christmas family movies.
that are better than The Family Stone.
Okay. All
And we're
right.
going in order. We're going from 1 to 5.
Okay.
All right. So from number 1, we have a film that we have reviewed,
Okay.
Almost Christmas.
Wow. And Almost Christmas is pretty mediocre.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. Almost Christmas, the film that starred Kimberly Elise, Monique, Nicole Ari Parker, Gabrielle Union, Carrie Hilson, Jesse Usher, Omar Epps, John Michael Higgins, Romani Malco, and of course, Danny Glover. And it basically is kind of like the similar plot. All the family comes home for Christmas, and, you know, there's a reconciling of misfeelings, and there's a sad story regarding one of the parents. It's typical. It's cookie cutter.
I was about to say, appropriately enough, it's cookie cutter.
right. Almost Christmas, and you said it. We reviewed it. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
It ain't nothing special,
Yeah.
but it's better than The Family Stone.
Right.
Another one that's better than The Family Stone,
Okay.
number 2, and this is a certifiable, well, to be honest, TBS turned it into a classic.
Okay.
A Christmas Story
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
from 1983. Everyone
yeah.
knows this movie.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, are you saying Almost Christmas is better than A Christmas Story or not?
no, I'm just naming 5 that are better than The Family
Okay,
Stone.
all right. Yeah.
Oh, no, Almost Christmas is not better than A Christmas
No,
Story.
okay. All right. Just making sure. Yeah.
No, these are not in any particular order.
Christmas Story is fantastic.
Christmas Story with Melinda Dillon, Darren McGavin, and a very young Peter Billingsley, the film that will be playing somewhere this Christmas, and
Yeah.
it's played every Christmas for at least the last 20 years.
Mhm.
I love that movie.
It's a great movie.
It is a great movie. Wasn't a hit when it first came out.
Oh, I
To
know,
be
I
fair,
remember.
TBS is what
Yeah.
made it the
Yeah,
classic
they
that
Wizard
it
of
is.
Oz it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but rightfully so. And to be fair, Wizard of Oz wasn't a hit either,
Well, that's why I said it.
right?
Yeah.
And neither was It's a Wonderful Life.
I think I knew that, but you can see that because it's so dark.
Actually, I've never seen it, but
I feel like you've told me that before, and then I do this every time you tell me that.
and
Now it's just a grudge thing. Like now you just being obstinate.
no, I'm not. I just don't want to see it.
It's dark. Like it's much darker than people kind of. But all right, fair enough. But all right, what's 3?
All right, number 3, another movie that we reviewed,
Okay.
family film,
Mm-hmm.
better than The Family Stone,
Mm-hmm.
better than Almost Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say it's better than Christmas Story, but it's up there. 1996, The Preacher's Wife.
Oh, absolutely.
Funny Denzel.
Funny Denzel.
And actually, I did not, maybe I realized it and forgot. Whitney Houston, this was the last film released during her lifetime. So every other film that she was in
Interesting.
got released after.
I mean, the only other thing would have been
Sparkle.
Sparkle.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. So this is after Waiting to Exhale and The Bodyguard?
Yeah.
Interesting. She looks really good in The Preacher's Wife, too.
She does. I mean, that's what makes it all the more.
Yeah, I think she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
But she was radiant.
Yep.
In A Preacher's Wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fun movie.
Yeah, love The Preacher's Wife.
All right. Because The Family Stone is decidedly, as you can tell by the cast, a white film.
Yeah.
I dug into my white bag.
Sure. I mean, you did A Christmas Story.
Oh, you know what? I don't even see that as white because it's
It's
pretty
just-
universal. You know what I mean?
It's so good. You've made it black. It's like Maya Angelou said, she knew Shakespeare was a black woman because who else could know her pain like that but another black woman?
Number 5, I dipped into my white bag and then I dug deeper into my old-timey white bag.
Okay.
And I went back to 1947.
Uh-oh, Linton, Segregation Theater.
For It Happened on Fifth Avenue. Have you ever seen that film?
Is that the one with the Santa Claus that is that the one where he goes to, or is that Miracle on 34th
That's Miracle on
Street?
34th Street.
All right, then no, I don't know what this is.
No,
Which I love Miracle on 34th Street.
And the only reason
way.
I didn't choose Miracle on 34th Street is because it's more about Santa and not so much about the family.
Okay.
So that's the only reason.
Okay.
But It Happened on Fifth Avenue is a film, and I'm not even going to name the stars. You wouldn't know them. But the film, it's about
Ryan O'Shaughnessy.
Shut up. It's about this this homeless guy.
Okay.
In the 40s who
He was
admittedly
real homeless. He had like a bindle and some gloves with the fingers cut off, and he like played harmonica. And
he didn't have a bindle.
And eat beans out of a can.
He didn't have a bindle, beans, and gloves.
Right.
But
he was old timey homeless.
But he breaks into this rich person's house.
Oh, okay.
Because it's cold and it's Christmas time.
Does he murder him?
No.
Okay.
They are away.
Okay, all right.
So he breaks into their house.
Okay.
And then he opens up the house to all his homeless friends. Until
it's just a hobo.
It's a Hobo Christmas.
It's a Hobo Christmas. Hobo Christmas was the working title.
Now, let's just say it happened on Fifth Avenue. We don't want to alienate people.
Ryan O'Shaughnessy. Catherine Talkington. And introducing Delma St. Harrington as Kate.
I thought you were going to say, and introducing Scrappy, the dirty mutt, in It Happened on Fifth Avenue.
Hobo Christmas.
Anyway, the family comes home.
Yes.
And hilarity ensues.
So now they call the police immediately.
No, you can't call the police.
On this vagabond army.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's not a bad movie.
It sounds horrifying and terrifying. And now I don't want to leave my house.
It's not a bad movie.
Okay.
I think Randy Jackson showed it. All right.
That's Hobo Christmas. Negroes can see it on Sunday afternoon.
All right, and the fifth movie.
Okay.
The fifth movie from 2007.
Okay.
Another film we reviewed. This Christmas.
Yes, which I thought you were talking about when you said almost.
I know.
Christmas.
I know. I actually think on our review of The Family Stone, I mixed up the two.
Of course.
Because I referenced them both.
Right. This Christmas is the one with Chris Brown.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba. And,
Right.
And Delroy Lindo.
Yes.
Right. But I always think it's but it's a better movie than The Family Stone.
Than Family Stone. All right.
So those are my 5 films, Ariel, that are better than The Family Stone.
Right. I think the takeaway is I want to see Hobo Christmas because now I want to see how this
It Happened on Fifth Avenue
ends up.
Okay.
Do they give him a home at the end? Does he have a home, or do they send him out on the street with a ham?
With a ham.
Here, sir, you can have our Christmas ham. Now get out of our house. He's sitting under the bridge eating cold ham.
For New Year's.
For New Year's. Like the kids from Charlie Brown come out. Ooh,
They put lights on him and turn him into a tree. No, I think they do give him a house. I believe
But not the vagabond army that he brought in. They got to go back out in the
It
streets.
wasn't an army. It was like about 6 or 7.
It's like all the kids in Annie that do It's a Hard Not Life.
No.
And then Annie gets adopted. And she is like, sucks to be y'all.
No, I thought didn't she invite them? Don't they have like a sleepover at her house?
Yes, and then they had to go back to the orphanage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Back to squalor for you. I'm rich. Back to squalor for you. I'm rich. That was from the extended.
At least they didn't have to go back to the orphanage. Black Dynamite.
Right.
That would have been worse.
Right.
All right. Well, that's the top 5.
All right.
And now it is time for the Game of Kings.
The Game of Kings.
We turn things over to 6 Degrees of D'Urville Martin. 6 Degrees of D'Urville Martin, where I give Vincent 2 actors, and he has 6 films or less to connect them to D'Urville Martin, a man who, all by himself, is better than the Family Stone.
Sure. He's
right.
the real meaning of Christmas, Charlie Brown.
All right, Vincent, we're going to keep this in theme.
Okay.
We are reviewing Cornbread, Earl and Me tonight, which stars Lawrence Fishburne III, as he is credited in his film debut. He would, not long after, start to billing himself as Larry Fishburne.
Yes.
But then he would revert back.
Then you go back to Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
So, keeping kind of in theme,
Okay.
I have 2 actors who have changed their name for Hollywood.
Okay.
Okay? So starting with number 1, this actor, when he began acting, he thought that his foreign-sounding name of Krishna Pandit Banhi might hurt his career.
Yeah, I can see that.
So he combined his father's nickname with his father's nickname to come up with Ben Kingsley.
Ah, Ben Kingsley. The great Ben Kingsley. Oh, that's funny. So I feel like we've done Ben Kingsley before and I know how to get to him. Well, let's see if I can be cute.
I should have said no Marvel movies.
Then I'd have been okay.
Okay.
Because D'Urville Martin is in The Final Come Down with Billy D. Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Billy D. Williams is in Scott Joplin, The Scourge of Syphilis with Margaret Avery. Margaret Avery is in The Color Purple with, I believe he was still being billed as Larry Fishburne. Larry Fishburne, now billed as Lawrence Fishburne, was in wait, I may have gone too far. Because if I do Lawrence Fishburne, and then I do... No, that's right. With Lawrence Fishburne. I'm on Lawrence Fishburne, right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence Fishburne is in John Wick with Ian, your boy, from the Cowboy show that you always keep getting me.
Oh, Ian McShane.
Ian McShane. And then Ian McShane is in Sexy Beast.
Ah, with Ben Kingsley.
With Ben Kingsley.
Very good.
No.
That's a good movie. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah, Sexy Beast is at work.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley's all jokey joke now, but
Not in that movie.
No.
Mm-mm. It's frightening. And yet that's not my favorite Ben Kingsley movie.
What's that?
My favorite Ben Kingsley movie is The House of Sand and Fog.
We've talked about this because old girl is in it from
Jennifer Connelly.
From no.
Oh, the girlfriend from
the space show.
Yeah, The Expanse.
Yeah.
The Expanse. Yeah. Yeah. Love that movie.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
All right. Very good, Vincent.
All right.
Next, in 6 films or less, connect D'Urville Martin. This one should be easy for you. This man shortened his name before he made it big.
Okay.
So he is not known as William John Neeson. He is Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. All right. I could cheat. And not really a cheat, but the spirit of the thing, because I was looking at Lawrence Fishburne's filmography. And he's in something with Lawrence Fishburne, too. Like, it's like Ice Road or something.
Oh, I think he is.
Yeah, but I never saw it. I just saw it this afternoon. So I won't be cute and use Lawrence Fishburne. I'll get to Liam Neeson by...
I think Liam Neeson is in that. That's the one with the truckers on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this, how do I want to get to Liam Neeson? Oh, I'll do this. Oh, this will be fun for me. Because I don't think you like this movie as much as I do. Because it's ridiculous. So D'Urville Martin is in Dolomite with Rudy Ray Moore. Rudy Ray Moore is in Penitentiary 2 with Mr. T. Mr. T is in Rocky with Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone is in the historically accurate World War II drama.
Oh, Jesus.
V for
Jesus.
Victory.
Jesus.
With Pele,
Jesus.
but also Michael Caine, where they defeat the Nazis with the power of soccer. Football. They try and sneak off at the end, like they figured out how to sneak off, and so, well, I think we win this. We can win this. We win this. We can win this game. We can win. And they go, because remember, Sylvester Stallone was a dumbass American who couldn't figure out soccer. Like they kept telling him, stop using your hands,
yeah.
you stupid American. This is a guy can use my hands. So they made him the goalie. How much? We can win. We don't have to escape from the Nazis. We can beat them in soccer. And Pele
Did he just get a Kennedy Award on him?
And Pele gets kicked in his ribs.
Oh, yes.
And he's like, oh, I can, but then he does that bicycle kick.
This famous bicycle kick.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Anyway, Michael Caine is, of course, in Batman Begins with Liam Neeson.
Very good.
Which I will grant you is just as good as V for Victory.
Oh, please. Stop it.
It's just as good. How much soccer is there in Batman Begins?
I actually think there's a little bit.
There is not.
No, I think like,
There is no soccer.
Doesn't he like? I thought honestly, I'm just joking. I'm not joking. I thought there was like a quick scene of like some kids, like he passing like some kids kicking around.
Were they defeating Nazis? Were they fighting Nazis?
No, it's just
soccer?
like kids like in
Then what's the point?
like overseas.
What's the point of playing soccer if you're not going to defeat the Nazis?
Anyway,
Sylvester Stallone could not stop touching the ball with his hands. You are an idiot.
why are you acting like you don't like Sylvester Stallone? You know you love Sylvester Stallone.
I'm saying the character in the movie. I'm just saying the way that they depicted Americans.
Like there's a difference.
The way they depicted
There's a difference
Americans,
between the character
so
and V and Sylvester
disrespectful
Stallone.
the way that they depicted Americans in V. Like he could not wrap his head around doing something with a ball that didn't involve your hands.
Well, they showed the level of respect they had for Americans because they cast Sylvester Stallone
As the American.
against Michael Caine
and Pele.
And Pele.
Oh, I love V.
No, you don't.
Oh, I really do. Anyway, yeah, he's in Batman Begins.
Which is better. It's better than V for Victory.
It's about as good.
It's
no bicycle kicks in Batman Begins. No slow-mo bicycle kicks. Oh, boy.
Where were we? Okay.
We're about to talk about Cornbread, Earl, and Me.
Yes. The laughter is... Get your laughter out now.
We don't talk about the sequel that much. Earl and Me.
Just Earl.
Oh,
Why is Earl just sitting in his room? It's just Earl.
All right.
Time for our review of Cornbread, Earl, and Me.
Cornbread, Earl and Me, a 1975 drama, is about high school basketball star Nathaniel Cornbread Hamilton, who is the pride of his urban neighborhood and appears destined for big things on the court and in the classroom. But a dare leads to a fatal misunderstanding. And as police officers try to protect one of their own, members of the oppressed African-American community do what they must in order to find justice. Directed by Joseph Manduke with a screenplay by Robert Fair, who also wrote the novel that this film was based on, Hog Butcher. This is a film that stars Bernie Casey, Madge Sinclair, Moses Gunn, Rosalind Cash, Thalmus Russella, with appearances by Antonio Vargas, Bill Henderson, Charles Lampkin, and Jamal Wilkes as Cornbread. And perhaps most importantly, historically, for historical reasons, is the introduction of actor Lawrence Fishburne. This was the choice of Lynn Webb, who has never watched Cornbread, Earl and Me before this exercise. And wow, am I looking forward to what you have to say about Cornbread, Earl and Me.
I thought I was choosing a film about friendship, hero worship, basketball in the inner city.
Said, "Oh, I think I want to do a little light for this." I said, "What you want to do?" He said, "Cornbread, Earl and Me." I said, "Oh, have you seen Cornbread, Earl and Me?" And Lynn said, "No," and I said, "Oh, okay."
That is an exact transcript of how our conversation went. Because I had no idea. Because my friend called me Cornbread. So I'm like, oh, I've heard of this movie.
Right, it's the 70s.
This is 70s, 1975. Oh, it's counter-programming against Blaxploitation.
Sure.
It's a comedy.
Sure.
Oh, look a little Lawrence Fishburne.
Look at little Lawrence Fishburne.
He's running around, he's being all cool and cute and stuff. I'm like,
Sure.
Okay.
It's light. It's the holiday season.
It's a holiday season.
Sure.
It's a perfect. Oh, God. Oh, my God. And you said it earlier. Sight unseen, I'm watching the film, and the film starts off innocently enough.
Absolutely.
Jamal Wilkes, who, if you don't know, a professional basketball player at this time, I think he's just out of college.
Okay.
from UCLA.
Mhm.
So he hasn't. If he has played for the Los Angeles Lakers, he's probably only a rookie,
Okay.
right? Going into his rookie season.
Definitely a young man.
But young guy,
Yeah, very young guy, you can tell.
a very young guy, first time actor. You can tell that too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hey, you know,
Part of the charm.
part of the charm of it, right? He's bouncing the ball, you know. He's got not Rosalind Cash, Matt Sinclair's his mom, and you didn't mention him from the cast. Stack Pierce
Yes.
plays his father.
Yes.
And Stack Pierce is a guy who shows up in a lot of 70s films.
Yes.
And an actor who I don't think gets his due.
Got lost. He
He gets lost in the shuffle.
It was
you know,
real
the Moses
crowded.
Gunn, the
Mhm.
Thomas Rasala.
Right, even
you
in
know,
this film.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even in this film, even though I think he is one of the standouts in this film.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But you know, but they have a fun little, you know, interplay in the first time in the morning, going to play basketball. He goes play basketball, and then you're introduced to Lawrence Fishburne. He's arguing with his friend. They're joking about, oh, he's the greatest basketball player in the world. You got the Blackbirds singing
Look, man.
about Cornbread.
Yes.
You know, that earworm of a theme song that I can't do for copyright reasons right now, but trust me, it gets stuck in you, you know. The music of the movie with Donald Byrd.
Look, man.
I mean, like, everything. And Donald Byrd, this is one of the first times, I shouldn't say first times, but one of the few times that I'm watching a black film and the soundtrack is, to me, in perfect harmony with the pictures. Like it is adding to the storytelling. It is not distracting at all, right? The only thing distracting about it is that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? It's absolutely gorgeous. And everything is light. They go to the corner store. He's getting copious amounts of orange pop all day. You know, Antonio Vargas shows up as One Eye.
One Eye, the community hustler.
And I don't have this on authority, but I'm willing to bet Antonio Vargas wore his own wardrobe.
Sure. Sure.
Because that man, I don't think I've ever not seen him look like a Mac.
Yeah.
Like everything he does is Mac, and he wears it well.
About to say lays on him.
Lays on him.
Yeah.
Man, in this movie, he has a pinstriped suit and a matching pinstriped eye patch.
Yes.
And he is pimp.
Right.
In it.
Because his name is One Eye because he actually has one eye.
Right. And he's not a pimp. He's a numbers. He
Right.
runs
Runs
numbers.
numbers.
But it's all light and fluffy.
Yeah.
But then you get the line of dialogue that by now everyone knows is the Death Note.
Spoiler for a 50-year-old movie, y'all.
Oh, I can't wait because in 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
you will be going off to college.
Yes.
And starting your life
Yes.
anew.
A new chapter for all of us. In 2 weeks, which I'm sure will be uneventful.
Cue the music. Cue the rainstorm.
Yeah.
Cue the deluge of rainstorm.
Yeah.
Cue the police, Bernie Casey and his white partner, chasing down some guy, some suspect from domestic violence in a gray sweatshirt. Cue Cornbread, who up to now has been just rocking a sleeveless, I think, orange-red t-shirt. But cue him putting on a gray hoodie.
Right. Because it's raining.
Because it's raining in the hood. And let the misidentity begin. And he's shot dead in the streets.
Yes, he is.
And this is not so much of a spoiler because this happens in the top third.
Yeah.
Of the movie.
Yeah.
Like probably first 25 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's minute 34.
Right.
Yeah.
And
which is important.
it is important because the movie because it's not so much about Cornbread, it's about the aftermath.
Right.
It is about Willard, right? That's his name, Willard, the Lawrence Fishburne
Right.
Willard. His best friend Earl, and the pressure that the police, or AKA the man, put on him and this neighborhood to damp down this wrongful shooting,
Right.
and not to say anything
Right.
about this wrongful shooting when it comes up in court. And they got all the triggers. Rosalind Cash is on welfare. Rosalind Cash plays Lawrence Fishburne's mother. She's on welfare because of some heart condition, and they threatened to out her and get her kicked off of welfare. The local store owner, played by, what was that, Larry Charles Lampkin.
Charles Lampkin. Yeah,
Charles
the great
Lampkin.
Charles Lampkin.
Plays Fred Jenkins, the store owner. The police threaten to put out there that he sells drugs, weed.
I think they're going to plant evidence.
Well, yeah, they show that they're going to plant evidence on him to get him not to say anything, despite him talking big and bad throughout this whole movie.
Sure.
About how much, he's down for the cause and for the people and everything like that. So they put the force. They try to force this this neighborhood not to tell the truth. But Lawrence Fishburne, Willard, defies all of that. Tells the truth very convincingly in a powerful scene that belies this being his acting debut. And definitely a harbinger of the legend that he is to become. But he tells the truth, and justice more or less plays out in this film. And it's a downer of a film, yet you do feel some vindication. You feel a little bit of vindication at the end. His friend, his younger friend Earl, gives into the pressure, but he's forgiving of him because he understands what is happening.
Plus, he's like 9.
He's 9 years old.
Yeah.
Right. But for so much of this film, because you mentioned the Murderer's Row, Moses Gunn, Rosalind Cash, Madge Sinclair, Thomas Rasala, I had said Stack Pierce. And they all wear their roles expertly in this movie, right? I would argue that Moses Gunn is probably acting against type at this time. Yeah. Because he's not the tough guy. He's the lawyer. He's the good guy in this film, right? Thomas Rasala is a good guy. Oh, the beautiful thing I think about this is the depiction of black men in this movie.
Absolutely.
Not all of them, but a lot of these black men. Yeah, are they doing some things? Are they maybe some skating on the other side of the law to a degree, like One Eye? Sure. But for the most part, they just doing what they got to do to get by.
Doing the best they can.
They doing the best they can.
The best they can.
Right? And even Thomas Rasala, you see him have a bit of a blow up at his relationship with Rosalind Cash. But the blow up is about wanting more from the relationship. It's not because he wants less. He wants more.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And she's being, understandably maybe a little, defiant about it. But he's like, yo, is we doing this or are we not?
Right.
They obviously, I'm with you. I only want to be with you. They have a beautiful relationship.
Is you is.
Or is you ain't.
Or is you ain't my baby.
Exactly. He's asking that. But for so much of this film to rest on the shoulders of Lawrence Fishburne and to see this young actor who definitely is still a young actor. You can still feel him trying to feel some things out.
Sure.
But to see him carry that weight so expertly in this film, so beautifully in this film, it is actually a tour de force to watch that, right? amazed watching this film. Is it a downer when Cornbread gets shot? Yes. It's a downer because it happens, and it's also a downer. Shout out to the director of the film, who is oops, I thought I had it here. My bad. No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, who's? Wow, I don't have the director.
It's I just had it up.
I don't believe I missed that part here.
That would be Joseph Manduke.
Joseph Manduke,
Yeah.
right. Who doesn't have a large filmography at all.
No, he doesn't.
But the scene that is in the rain, the shooting of Cornbread, that's a masterclass in tension,
Yeah.
in marriage with the music,
Right.
the sound design.
And when you're saying the scene, you mean that entire
that whole, because
sequence.
it's a whole
Like
sequence.
that entire sequence
Yes, it's a good 10 minutes.
Remarkable.
It's remarkable.
Yeah.
It's remarkable cinema in this movie. It's breathtaking. You get caught up in it.
Mhm.
I can only imagine being in the theaters
Right.
watching this in 1975.
Or 8. And watching on TV.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah, it's just amazing. The shame of it is that this film, because it comes out in 1975, gets wrapped up in the Blaxploitation whole thing.
100%.
It gets branded that,
Yeah.
and it is not. It's not even counter programming to that. This is 100%, despite some funny parts, this is a drama.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a heartfelt, expertly done, thoughtful drama that has something to say, because police killing black people didn't start in the 21st century.
Right.
It had been going on for a long time. And in 1975, this wasn't the first film about it.
Right.
It wasn't the first iteration about it. But I will say that of these 70s films that we have seen that have touched on this, this was certainly the most effective.
Yeah.
This was the one that seemed to have the most to say about it. This is the one that was probably the most balanced about it.
Yeah,
to a degree. Because the police get their comeuppance at the end, but the law is decidedly even-handed. The law looks like it wants to go towards the police. No, the law just wants the facts. The judge at the end of the film just wants the facts, and can tell, I ain't hearing the facts here. Will it come up here? You tell your story.
Right.
And then when he tells his story, and there's one of the great monologues. One of the great monologues. He's like, this is the truth.
Yeah.
And it's so powerful that it's the truth that flips everything else in this film. This was indeed a pleasure to watch. Is it the movie that I thought I was going to sit down for? Not at all.
No.
Not at all. But having crossed now this classic off my bucket list, I am very, very happy and proud to say that I have watched Cornbread, Earl and Me.
Yeah. I think starting with how you observe that this kind of gets caught in the Blaxploitation label. I do think if Blaxploitation is sort of this catch-all for 70s black films, which is super problematic, but even if it is, there is always this subset of films within that.
Yeah.
You know, Claudine,
5 on the Black Hand Side.
5, even that, but even 5 on the Black Hand Side is sort of an outlier. Like you got a little deep knowledge to know that. But we know Claudine, we know Sparkle, just name recognition.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And people talk about Cornbread, Earl and Me.
Right.
And you see why. Because as you said, it is just this almost class being taught by these actors. I think the one thing that I learned today, because I've seen this several times, is that it was based on a novel.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, were you aware of that?
I found out today that it was based on a novel.
Hog Butcher.
But you absolutely see how that is true, and then how the novelist wrote the script for this. Because I think this community is so well written.
Yeah.
And so three-dimensional. As you said, Cornbread has a family. And Madge Sinclair is his mother, and Stack Pierce is his father. And you really only see the three of them together in one scene.
Yeah.
But it is so lived in. The three of them have such chemistry. Like, you understand everything.
Everything after. Yep.
They live in this house that has been broken up into apartments, as you mentioned. Rosalind Cash is Willard's mother. She's dating Thomas Russola's character. That dynamic is so lived. Like, there's a moment where Thomas Russola is frustrated because he wants to spend time with her, and there's a little interaction between he and Willard. And you understand that dynamic. This corner store, which, as corner stores are part of the community. The store owner's relationship with Cornbread and with all the kids.
Yep.
You understand all of it. My favorite actual interaction in the entire film, there's a moment after the shooting where Bernie Casey's police character is in the hospital, and Moses Gunn's lawyer comes to talk to him about it, and you realize that the two of them knew each other.
Yeah.
Their whole relationship is right there. And I think it's important to note how lived in, how fully realized this community is, because it makes it so much more tragic when you have this disruption of Cornbread's death.
Yeah.
And how that reverberates throughout the community. The story itself, like you said, unfortunately, in the 21st century, it is a story that we have heard all too often. But in 1975, I think it is absolutely radical that this is not a film about the shooting of this boy. This is a film about the cover-up.
Yep.
Like, this film is a little over an hour and a half long. As you said, Cornbread dies right about the half-hour mark. So you have a whole hour where you see this dynamic of this police department covering for the police officers, trying to get this story right. Let's be clear. This was an accident.
Yeah, it was 100%.
It was not malicious.
Nope.
You understand how it happened. Maybe you can argue their trigger had, like, he was running, like neither of the officers' lives were in danger. But again, this is not, this is not the Rampart squad from the 80s in LA. Right. These are two beat cops.
Right. And they are chasing someone who they knew had a gun.
They were actually chasing someone who had a gun, committed violence. But again, the film is way more concerned with this part. And I thought it did a wonderful job examining that dynamic. And again, for 1975, that's remarkable.
Yeah.
But it really is the performances. It really is the performances. Again, I realized this afternoon, this is my favorite Bernie Casey role.
Yeah.
Bernie Casey is amazing in this film.
He is. Because he's fully formed.
He is a fully formed character who, as you said, isn't a villain.
Nope.
but you understand what this job has done to him and how he's got his own crisis of conscience that he's kind of dealing with.
Yes.
Madge Sinclair is always a queen. Like, I always thought it was so on the nose that she played the queen in The Lion King and Coming to America. But that's who, like, Madge Sinclair was always just a queen.
Yep.
Oh, I just forgot my girl's name.
Rosalind Cash.
You know I love some Rosalind Cash. You know I love some Rosalind Cash. And this moment of, like, Rosalind Cash has real kind of first 2 seasons of The Cosby Show Felicia Rashad energy, where it's like she's maternal, but she's also sexualized.
Yeah.
I love the fact that she's on welfare, but it's a little sketchy.
Yeah, you know.
Like, it's a little sketchy. There's a wonderful scene where a black woman welfare agent comes and they have a conversation, but they're actually having a completely different conversation as they're having the conversation, where the sister is telling her, you on real shaky ground with this.
Right.
You need to tighten. Like, if you want to keep this thing going, you need to tighten this up. And I'm giving you the heads up, but let's be clear. You ain't gonna mess up my job.
That's right.
And it's so perfect. That exchange is so perfect.
I love that it was a black welfare lady that came in.
But as you said, in the midst of all of these performances, and it really is actor by actor by actor. Antonio Vargas ain't never been nobody's great actor.
That's true.
But he's good in this.
He is.
Like, you understand this character. Lawrence Fishburne, I think, is raw for a lot of the film. Like you understand he's a young actor, he's doing everything. But as you said, I'm just going to repeat what you said. That monologue in the court scene is extraordinary. It's absolutely extraordinary because it is just him.
Yep.
It is just him telling you something that, as the viewer, you know already. Like, he's telling us what we know, but the way he does it, the way he emotes, the way he carries himself is extraordinary.
Yes.
And this film is very much a jewel. Like, it's very much a jewel. And yeah, I love Cornbread, Earl and Me.
Oh, my
and
God.
I'll just tell you, it gets easier. Like, once you know what's going to happen with Cornbread.
Yeah.
Although, like you said, Cornbread is framed in the film as like it's like Michelangelo's David.
I know.
Like, he's just angelic.
I know.
And it's like, you know, it's that sequence where they're playing the theme song and he's floating through the air.
Yeah.
And he stands up to the dope dealers, and I flush the pills because those are bad. And Cornbread, we have such hope for you. But, you know, the irony is that I think he's the least well-drawn character in the film.
Yeah.
He very much, like, once you know, you realize
he's the MacGuffin.
Right. He's the MacGuffin.
Yeah.
He's very much the MacGuffin. So we can get to the acting.
Exactly.
But yeah, I love this film.
Oh my God. You shouted out Madge Sinclair, Rosalind Cash, and man moment. Rosalind Cash can wear some patch jeans. Whew. Anyway, some high-waisted patch jeans. Ooh. Anyway, but I mentioned it before. Stack Pierce.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
An actor who kind of gets lost. There is a scene in the courtroom where he blows up.
Yeah.
And he is a person, because of, of being there for his wife, you can feel him holding on throughout the whole movie. And the other thing I love about this couple is that they're just a proud working couple. They're not like affluent or anything like that. You don't get the sense, like you almost get the sense that Cornbread going to college is going, like, that's what they've been working for. Right?
Absolutely.
You're going to be the one that gets to college, right? You're going to be the one for the family. But they are proud. They go to see Moses' gun attorney, you know, and he's telling them, well, you know, the only way you're going to be able to get any type of justice is that you're going to have to file a lawsuit. That's going to be a little expensive.
Right.
You know, and they're like, well, here, we're going to cash in this ticket and we'll give you a down payment. You don't have to do that. Oh, yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. They at the court, they're like, okay, well, you got to pay the $27 for the body, but, you know, fill out this waiver and you won't have to pay it. What's that, 27? Here.
Right.
Give me my $3 change.
Right.
Like they are like, no, they are standing on business. They don't want no handout from you. All they want is to
clear his name.
Clear his name.
That's right.
That's all you can do for me.
Yeah.
And there's a scene in the courtroom where Stack Pierce actually then finally blows up. And even in his explosion, you can tell he's still trying to rein it in.
Yeah.
Because he knows that, oh no, I don't even want to give them this.
Right.
You know,
right.
Like this, I'll take it home. I take it home. And it's such a beautiful scene of pride, strength.
Yeah.
Of a black man,
sort of stoic nobility.
Yes,
yeah,
right. Nobility. That is the word.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
nobility of both of them that is on display in this film. And I think because so much of the film is on Lawrence Fishburne's shoulders, you lose a little bit of Cornbread's parents.
Sure.
In the midst of the film, but whenever they are there, you are reminded of exactly the strength of their union.
Yeah.
And the world has already recognized the majesty that is Madge Sinclair.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to give some props to Stack Pierce.
Sure.
In the couple that they created there, because that is an actor who does not get his props. And to be fair, he probably didn't get the roles that allowed for something like this.
Right.
But it's beautiful to see that there was a moment in time where he got something he could stick his teeth into, and he went for it.
Well, I was checking because I thought so, but I wanted to make sure. He also was the only black alien commander in V. Which, you know, if you look up his wiki, it comes up earlier.
Pretty early
that he played Jake. Because remember, all the aliens only had one name?
That's true. That's right.
Trying to make us drop their guard because, spoiler, they were lizard people.
This probably comes up before Cornbread, Earl and Me, doesn't it?
He was Jake, the V alien commander. It's so funny because we were talking about V for Victory. Remember, because they were both called V. See, it all.
You proud?
I am very proud. Because I was thinking, I was like, is he the brother from V? Because he was only one brother.
Yeah. I mean, and you know.
And he was in charge. Remember, he was the commander. They'd have him on the screen.
I do remember that. I barely remember V, but I do remember that.
I was low-key obsessed with V.
Well, yeah, that was right in your wheelhouse. That was right in your wheelhouse, man.
You know the thing about V? V was the first thing, because I think I was like a freshman in high school when V came out. So, you know, I was sort of finding my footing. I remember V was something that everybody liked.
Everybody saw it, yeah.
Right, like you know, I had my own little nerd, you know, for our baby blurds. All this nerd stuff wasn't cool for everybody.
No, it was not.
Yeah.
No,
but I remember V was something that I could be in, like I was at the table with all the kids talking about V. Because like you said, this my jam. Like y'all just start watching this stuff. I knew it was right.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all catching up.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's me. All right.
So Cornbread, Earl, and Me, but also
V.
the Alien Commander in V.
Yes.
I love the music. Yeah, you look. You know I love Donald Byrd. Like Donald Byrd in the black. Like this is right. This is Oh yeah, this.
Does he do a lot of movie soundtracks? I don't feel like
that
he
is
did
a
a
good
lot.
question. I don't know if he did.
I don't feel like.
I don't know if Donald Byrd.
I don't feel like he did a lot.
Did
He
movie
should have.
scored. Oh, come on now.
He was
70s Donald Byrd is some of my favorite music of all time. But that's a good question. Did he do soundtracks? Because on his discography, I don't even see Cornbread, Earl, and Me.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, maybe he didn't.
Yeah, maybe he didn't.
A shame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I don't know how much you can find this music.
I'm just looking here. I'm looking to see if because that's 75. No, he didn't do a lot of soundtracks.
Yeah.
He did not do it. Let's see, that's when he did the Blackbird. Nope. Wow. I'm looking in his biography. They skipped all over. They don't even mention Cornbread, Earl, and Me on Wikipedia.
Apparently there was a soundtrack.
You gotta think so.
Huh. Well, that's something I'll want to look for then.
But it's not under, like you said, it's not. It's
Right.
obviously it's not listed as a Donald Byrd joint, so it's probably just the movie.
Right.
It's
And
under the movie.
And it's right in that moment, because apparently this came out between Street Lady and Stepping into Tomorrow.
Yeah. So he
Like this is
because he formed the Blackbirds
Right.
like just a few years before.
Yeah. So this is right in the Donald Byrd pocket.
Yeah, man.
So,
Whew.
but
Yes.
now that you're one of us, when he talks about being traumatized by this, like
Really?
like Willard dropping that soda bottle and breaking, like that's
Oh, they got.
yeah.
Okay.
So now that you're one of us,
Yes.
would you recommend Cornbread, Earl, and Me?
Not for Christmas.
Like Christmas morning, everyone opens their gifts and gets some hot chocolate and or some eggnog. Throw another log on the fire and then turn on Cornbread, Earl, and Me with the family.
No.
Cornbread, Earl, and Me.
Yeah, no.
They watch The Year Without a Santa Claus. Cornbread, Earl, and Me. Elf. Like you don't see.
And then Amistad.
Then bring out the Christmas ham and watch Hotel Rwanda.
with a roots chaser. No. So no, not for Christmas.
Not for Christmas, yeah.
However, I would recommend that if you have not watched Cornbread, Earl, and Me, I would recommend that you watch Cornbread, Earl, and Me. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's an amazing film, and it ages
Very well.
really well.
And not just because of the story.
Yeah.
But because of everything in it.
The performances, the pacing, all of it.
I think it also ages well. The music we've touched on, but I think another thing that makes this age well is that they smartly don't name the city.
Yeah.
So it's just because it could happen in any city.
Yeah.
But not naming the city, it is almost like when I caught on to that, I was like, oh, this is the Hill Street Blues universe.
Right.
Which fits like right in that pocket.
I think the novel is set in Chicago, and the use of the term pop instead of soda.
It feels like
it's in the Midwest.
In the Midwest.
Yeah.
But the city is
you're
never
right.
named. It's never named. But yeah, it ages very well. See Cornbread, Earl, and Me.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. it's a great film. It really is a great film. And there are a few films that I think showcase so many of these actors from this moment, as well as this does.
Yeah.
Like, even for that. And then you seeing the dawning of this next generation right before your eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, that is our review of Cornbread, Earl and Me. Before we tell you what we're going to be watching next week, I invite you to find the Micheaux Mission, 2 men, 1 podcast, every Black film ever made. You can go to micheauxmission.com. You can find out when we have new events coming up. You can find our swag. You can find out where you can listen to the Micheaux Mission. You can listen to old episodes of the Micheaux Mission. They're all right there for you. Hey, you can even learn about Oscar Micheaux, our namesake. It's all right there at micheauxmission.com. Or you can find us on Patreon, patreon.com at Micheaux Mission, where for just $5, you can gain access to 3 exclusive monthly podcasts that Vincent and I do. All the proceeds that are given to us via our patrons goes to making this show work and making it come out there for you.
And just as a peek, just in time for Christmas shopping or holiday shopping, those of you, hey, all the cool, speaking of how times have changed, all the cool kids are reading the graphic novels.
Yes, they are.
They're reading the comic books, but it's intimidating.
Yes, it
if
can
you
be.
don't know anything about it, and I don't know where to start. Where your pals, Lynn and Vince, on Patreon are going to give you some suggestions.
Yes.
Where to start, and then suggestions for folks who are already graphic novel readers.
Right. So you can look for that on the Binge Lounge, as well as Serial Killers. We're going to be recording that this week, so look for that to show up in the feed, our Patreon feed this weekend. 2 new shows with 2 comic book shopping lists for each and every one of you. And as I mentioned, Len's Secret Movie Podcast with Ariel, we just dropped our review of The Family Stone with a huge A. Check that out.
Yeah.
Check that out. All right, the Micheaux Mission is available wherever you find podcasts, Apple, Spotify, or on YouTube. Every place you can follow, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified of when new shows drop, when we go live. You can also find the Micheaux Mission on the social media of your choice at Micheaux Mission. Micheaux Mission streams live every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. from Young Junk, Philadelphia's premier video podcast palace. If you want to book yourself in one of the lovely studios that they have here, then take your fingers to youngjunk.com and make it so. All right? And tell them that the Micheaux Mission sent you. The Micheaux Mission is also a proud member of the Believe Podcast Network. Every sport, every topic, everywhere. Go to BLEAV.com. Check out all of the podcasts that they have available for your listening pleasure. All right. Next week, here on the Micheaux Mission, look, we're really going to get into the holiday spirit. This time, Vincent is getting real jolly for all of us.
That's right.
As we go back to 1972.
That's right.
That's right, 1972, missionaries. And we're going to go to Harlem.
Yes, we are.
Or more specifically,
across 110th Street.
That's where we'll meet next week here on the Micheaux Mission. Until then, he's Vincent, I'm Len, and in parting, we say,
we'll see you when it's time to meet again.
Young John!